aujourd'hui, nous sommes vendredi. C'est une journée soleillée. Le ciel est blue and clear. Wow, the sky. No, the sky today is very, very nice. I like it. I like it. Love it. Fantastic. Ili Sabta. Yeah, it's about 7 o'clock. I think it's exactly 7. Because I came out around 6:40. No, I saw the time 6:40 something. Tie my shoe. Not tie my shoe. Wear my shoe and then go out. So I think it's Ili Sabta. Okay. Parlant en français, je ne peux pas parler français pendant la français. Ou alors, je suis magasin de jouets. And then, yeah, I already said it, right? That's how it's blue and clear. C'est une journée soleillée. What else? Numbers, we'll do it later. Comment va aujourd'hui? Ça va bien avec vous, femme? Je femme. Que mangez-vous pour dîner? C'est ce que tu as pour déjeuner. C'est ce que tu as pour le petit déjeuner. Okay, so we got all that correct. Numbers. Yeah, like I said, numbers we'll do later. And I think that's it. I know there's supposed... Maybe I should add a little bit more French inside. Because the numbers will take a lot of time. And planes stands la salle. Loons stands la salle. Okay, we got that. Trevisan. We are crossing the road at New Trevisan. Wait, is it this New Trevisan? We're just crossing the road? Or is it something else? La Route? New Trevisan La Route? Route is road, if I'm not mistaken. And then that's where we get route. Oh wow, route. Okay. See again. Some French word will be used in English. And then it's exactly the same thing. Route 66, route 60. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's probably the same thing. The question is, when and why do we use road, and when and why do we use route? What's the changes? No idea. Okay, we're gonna go Toys R Us. Friday, good. The end of week 1, back to work, which is fantastic. Do I have any topic to tell today? Technically yes, but it's not a big thing because it's a next week thing. Yep, more drops, which means more spending. We're gonna go Toys R Us first. Alright, came out of Toys R Us. Good news is nothing I need, nothing I want, so bought nothing, which is fantastic. But more predominantly, I wanted to buy. Yeah, no, next week's gonna be interesting because Bane for Batman. Well, the villain under Batman is coming out. Don't know how much it costs. Not gonna like it, but you know, I'm just gonna see how it goes. And at the same time, I've checked my purchases for Batman. And I don't like to use credit card because there is an extra fee. Ooh, not good. So it ended up actually more expensive because there is a surcharge of $7.50 per transaction, and it charged me twice because I reloaded twice. Luckily I didn't do it the third time. So yeah, I don't think I can use credit card. I'm gonna do a breakdown and see how much it costs in general, but yeah, it's just not good. It's just not good. Wow, no, it's just not worth it. Yeah, because if I use direct debit, which I don't like, I get $2 less in crypto versus $7.50. Yeah, one of the small thing when it comes to exchange, right? When it comes to exchange, you have to be very, very careful of all these surcharges. Luckily I use credit cards, so you know, you dance around. That's why I am very, very particular on this, because I don't like to pay extra fees. As best as I can, I want to avoid fees. And $7.50, actually no, sorry, $7, $15 in fees. You know what? I'll suck it up. I'll suck it up. And that's one of the major reasons why I want cashback. I do not know if the purchase of $200 is eligible for cashback per se, but if it's eligible for, I think, I have a feeling it's no first, okay? I have a feeling it's no. Because if let's say $200, let's say it's a 1% cashback, I get back a dollar. So regardless how you see it, it's not good. Not good. But it was my first, technically that's the first time I used that service, credit card. Yeah, that particular service. So I'm gonna say no to that service already. Right? No. We're not gonna use that anymore. Painful. Luckily I didn't load the third time, because I did say, right, I wanted to get the third to load up extra and get some more. Luckily I did not. So in total damage per se, it's $215. Yeah, that will reflect on my collectibles, which is not good. Not good. Reduce the fee as much as you can. And that is one of the winning strategy in my opinion when it comes to buying stuff. So one thing I have to be very aware of in general, if it's the first time, then okay, fine, it's something that I do not know. But if something like, if it's a reoccurring thing, that's why we have to be prepared. Reoccurring fees, yeah. So in technically speaking, the $15 I kind of burn up to, actually I kind of burn up anyway. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. $15, fine. So we're gonna have this collectible discussion on the next drop day, which is next week, incoming. Don't know, again, I don't know price yet, but I'll probably I'll put it there. Okay, done, that's done. Friday, oh yes, I'm not ordering pizza, so we can continue use our what do you call this, our groceries. We're gonna stretch as much as I can. Obviously, like some of the money I save here, it goes to somewhere else. I think that's how it is, right? I don't need to be a financial vlog for today, so no, I'm gonna leave it for another day. All right, when I do my financial weekly financial report, until I get paid. It is the last week of July, so technically speaking, next week I might get paid, or maybe. All right, if I don't get paid this week, it's next week. But I guess it's next week. Next week I'm getting paid for this week, so basically I'm getting 1 week paycheck. Still better than nothing, because we need the paycheck to start rolling in, then we can start planning. And that's the reason why, if it's next week, oh wow, it's gonna be tight. Because I'm thinking pay rent, right? Pay rent. Okay, you know what? No more financial talk. Friday, nothing much. Chill. Today's extra hot. Got a little bit dizzy. I don't like it. Need to edit video, so that's why we're gonna go back later. Actually, we're gonna go back now. We're gonna recap while I edit video. And game development. Oh no, actually that's today's topic per se. Yeah, I went a bit long-winded on something else. Untitled. Okay, we are back. It's gonna be loud inside, but we're gonna let this simmer. Actually, this is one of the main reasons for today's topic. So after have tested for, we did very well actually, 11 days, and we still have, but the dinner portion unfortunately takes a hit because of our portioning for lunch. I am actually very hungry right now, to be honest. Very hungry. So I'll probably need to take a look on the budget again and then adjust a little bit. But good news is we can fight the hunger, and I believe that I should control my portion. That means I should not overeat in a day. And if I were to eat a hearty meal, it's most likely it's gonna be dinner instead, because if I eat too much on lunch, I'll go food coma. That is, yes, that is a real thing. Too much carbs, but again, I'm trying to cut down carbs as much as I can. But if I do, no, not if I do, that means to compensate, I need more meat, right? So it's gonna be more expensive. So I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. I've tested a few days already, so I up by one meatball, up by one chicken meat. So that's why I'm keeping track of everything. If we pass 14 days, which means 2 weeks for lunch, then I think it's fantastic. That is the best benchmark. Anything left over, then I'll just tweak a little bit. But dinner, unfortunately, yeah, I need to put in a little bit more oomph, you know, get a hearty meal at the end of the day. Because after I look at how the thing goes, you want to have actually a decent breakfast, decent lunch, and then a hearty dinner to do that. And I was reading somewhere, I know it's I'm not following to the T, because if I'm following to the T, that means my diet has to change a lot. They call it intermediate fasting, something like that. You don't eat a lot morning and lunch. You need to eat, right? And then the thing is, they fast on a weekend. But then again, I do it now on weekdays, because weekend I usually do more activities, something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'll eat below. So that's why I'm doing the food portioning thing, right? Eating below certain amount. Don't eat breakfast per se. I'll eat very, very simple breakfast, right? And then after that, dinner. Okay, dinner you chomp down a little bit, right? But actually dinner should not eat too much as well. That's why I feel hungry. So that's not good. That's not good. So I'm gonna read out a little bit more and see how it goes. But food portioning works, you know, it works. Fight the hunger. Fight the hunger. Fat. Okay, the Kushu du Soleil. And second point, right, the dinner one, I have to put it out, right? Getting very hungry. I mean, I'm hungry on a daily basis, so I don't know whether it's working or not, cutting down. I mean, it does use fat. Don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Number two is because of work. Obviously, you want to put 100% focus on work. Therefore, a lot of things that I usually do now becomes less time for those stuff. Because a lot of, I mean, I kind of, on one end I miss work, because work gives you the motivation, a purpose to, you know, do things, right? Obviously, right? You have a goal, you have a deadline, everything, and then it's externally set by other people. But I think the main driving force is still, yeah, no matter how people say it, it's still back to money. And that's why some of the projects that I do for myself is not, because it's not earning money, therefore I'm not prioritizing, not putting the effort. Something needs to be addressed somewhere around there, not the work part, the self-project and things that you do without profit. Because it's interesting, yeah, it's interesting. But I'm not going to touch that too deep today, because Friday is just an overview. First week back to work. And GoPro is running out of time, so unfortunately I took too much time. Undu toi 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Je devrais vous demain. Undu toi.